Welcome everyone, Christine here with Balthasar Gelt in Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires, and in this particular video I am going to be showing you how to win in this particular campaign. And by winning I mean reaching a dominant position in the campaign where you basically can't defeat it and you've accomplished objectives or gotten very close to them. Regardless, first thing that I'm going to do is get various diplomatic dealings over here with different factions over here, like get the trade agreement or non-aggression pact with Karl France over there, get the non-aggression pact with Midland, and ignore Wizenland and maybe Everland as well. Ostermark and Hockland I'm going to ignore for the time being, and we are just going to leave that be for a moment. Now I start with an army with captain, great swords, swordsmen, crossbowmen, outriders, great cannons, and mortars. This is a much better campaign to play than Karl France. One of the reasons is actually that Gelt under AI control on any difficulty is just basically gonna, he's gonna take control of his initial province very easily on turn 1. Or after turn 1, and then he's gonna sit on his ass doing absolutely nothing for a good chunk of time. Whereas Karl France will, under AI control, will actually do something. Now, regardless, first thing you want to do here is get the fields, you want to get the grove, you want to get the council of Burgermeisters, and start getting tithe rebates. For that growth control, you want to get inspiring presence, and you want to maybe pick up training, extra training over here for your Imperial captain. Get a bit more growth. Now you have those greenskins over there to the south. Now you're not at war with them, but you can certainly take advantage of the situation right there. Regardless, we're just going to recruit 3 archers over here. If you don't have the DLC, the Marcus Wolfhard DLC, you can use swordsmen if you so desire. I would strongly recommend picking up that DLC if you're going to play any Imperial campaign. It's not just this campaign, it's any Imperial campaign. So that is turn 1. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Okay, now after this, what I'm going to do, and what should you do in this campaign after this point? That is a good question. Like, you could just recruit a full stack and try and march on Sylvania. It can be done if you're lucky enough. But it is a risky endeavor, and it's not necessarily going to work out as well as you might think. It is actually more beneficial in your campaign to do something else. And to take advantage of the system of Imperial authority, because the system is broken and not in a good way. Like, it's broken not just because it's annoying, not just because it's frustrating to deal with as a player, but because it's abusable. Like, that's one of the principal reasons I believe it should be changed. Regardless, we're gonna see those greenskins, and yep, as expected, they move over there next to my position. That's the reason I recruited the Lord. Right there. So what we're going to do with Gelt is we're going to move this army in forced march. That, like, the reason I
approach and make your offer.
I did that was to be able to get into a good position. Okay, let's just get non-aggression pact. Like, let's declare war on Festus, because he's far enough away that he's not really going to bother us. And we are also going to declare war on the Black Pit tribe, though we can avoid this for the time being. All the same, we are going to attack these greenskins right here. By the way, the good tip is to move Gelt within their zone of control before you declare war on them. That's how you prevent them from running away. So that is a very useful move to do. And with that, the greenskins are dealt with. Let's just recruit more archers, and we want to get pistol core. Now, faction effects, you get 10 armor for all units, 50% upkeep for battle wizards, and 2 hero capacity for battle wizards. It would be nice to be able to recruit battle wizards, considering your role in the lore. Gonna get more root marcher over there. And now, what we're going to do...
Yes? So...
Like, this is how you should plan your first 2 turns. Now, what we're going to do is start taking advantage of Imperial authority for our own gain. Now, it's going to take a couple of turns to build up this particular settlement, and you kind of want to get that barracks, keep that barracks in that settlement. Though, alternatively, you could destroy the barracks in the main settlement, get the fields right there for the extra growth. Maybe get more fields. You don't really need crossbowmen or spearmen shields right here, but it is useful to be able to start recruiting them. And also, interestingly enough, Gelt has the ability of recruiting free units. That's, like, I'm not using mods. Like, I'm using an auto-resolve mod, toggle fog of war, all that, but it's like I'm not using anything that's affecting the Empire. Regardless. So we're recruiting a decent number of units right here. And yeah, getting the money as power event early on is just not great at all. Regardless, the one thing we want to do over here is we want to declare war on Null. Now, I want to point this out. They will have an army here, and they can certainly march with that army one turn to attack you. But you shouldn't be too concerned about that. Now, when you declare war on Imperial faction, you are going to lose a lot of Imperial authority. But that's not really a problem, because what we're going to do is going to give us a heck of a lot more Imperial authority than we are going to lose. Now, I just want to move Gelt right here. Maybe I can take advantage of that. Or maybe not.
Very well, I'll move.
Okay. Now, it's not about winning the battle here that's concerning me. Okay, there we go. And we'll just occupy it. And then move the army right here. And then go to Alverheim. Since this settlement does actually have a barracks in it, and we're going to trade Wissenberg. Get all of these. We're going to trade Wissenberg to them. Also get a non-aggression pact with Ostermark, who are going to be wiped out by Draco. And what's going to happen right here? Get Inspiring Presence. What's going to happen right here? There's likely going to be a rebellion as well. Not really concerned about that. But what's going to happen right here is there's going to be an event coming up that is going to make me decide what do I want to do with that settlement. Because I've traded to Averheim. And when something like this happens in a campaign, and it can happen in other situations as well, like, you know, say for instance, Stirland loses a territory, Averland takes it back, you can force them to give it back. Or you can accept that, you know, X faction has taken that territory. What I'm doing here is absolutely abusing the system, as it were. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to demand the return of that particular settlement. Now, regarding... so we just put it under siege. We transferred the troops over here. Right here to Gelt. Because that way he'll be able to get a replenishment. And we just take this element over, move the Lord out. If they attack, if Noel's army attacks here, and just get rid of those spearmen, get full plate armor, upgrade the fort, it can be useful. So if Noel attacks, we'll just...
and make your offer.
You may want to take advantage of this.
Indeed.
Okay. So what you want to do is just keep taking the settlement, selling it to another faction. When you've got an army in a good position, or maybe you know you've gotten to tier 2 and you want to recruit more units, what you want to do is like just continuously rotate these armies depending on who needs casualty replenishment in this situation. Because you can't do casualty replenishment in this particular territory. Now, you can do this as Karl Franz. It's just trickier for a number of reasons related to territory and the fact that, you know, it's harder to defend Karl Franz's territory as opposed to just Saarland, which you do start with. So as you can see, like, they're not doing anything. And we can keep doing this again. And again, and again, and we're doing a couple of things over here. We're gaining experience from this. We're gaining experience. We're gaining Imperial authority Now, it is going to take a good number of turns to get back the Imperial forty I lost. And it does seem like Midland just went down over there, so we're just, yeah, they're gonna get wiped out. It is unfortunate, but does sometimes happens. And we're just going to, like, I could recruit more units if I really, really wanted to, but, you know, I feel, like, fairly comfortable about this. And, yeah, just take advantage of Averheim. Maybe don't take all of their money, though. Like, you know, let's say, you know, you take 1,000 every turn, you leave them with 1,000. I think the AI can generate, like, 1,000 every single turn. So, like, I'm not getting any kind of replenishment here, but the losses I'm taking are insignificant, so it's, like, it doesn't matter. If, like, I'm using an auto-resolve mod, though, so don't do this unless you're willing to fight these battles manually. So it is frustrating from that particular perspective that you might have to fight a bunch of these battles manually.
Yes.
But otherwise... Oh yeah, so it's like the electric count of Island. I was wondering a bit about that. And yeah, just keep doing this. If another event pops off, you know, use that time to... use that time to be able to recover. And what's important here, you could just conquer Nuln if you wanted to. Like, that's available in your campaign. But I would recommend not doing that, because why spend the money to get Nuln to a higher tier when the AI is going to do it for you? Now, you can obviously get a peace agreement with them, and you can confederate them. Now, importantly, there's multiple reasons why this is incredibly beneficial. Now, one of the reasons this is so incredibly beneficial okay, just keep moving there. But one of the reasons, so Midland is gone.
I hold what?
Yes.
The Empire.
Okay, as we can see. But one of the reasons this is so incredibly beneficial is actually related to the following point. Let me just toggle fog of war to show you what I'm doing. So Nuln is tier 2 right now. They will not march through Averland territory to attack that. And even if they do, like, you know, you can always retreat. They don't have enough movement range to actually just pursue you there. More importantly, you know, we keep getting money from Averheim, but we're also actually building fealty with Wisenberg, with Wisenland. And because of that particular situation, we can actually end up confederating them in a campaign. Now, there is a limit to how much fealty you can get. Like, basically, if you drop Averheim to Averland to 1 fealty, this event will not come up at the beginning of a turn. But as long as your fealty is in a good position, and keep in mind, I can get a peace agreement with Nuln anytime I want. Like, when I take this particular settlement, I can just, you know, trade it to them, get a peace agreement, and just let the fealty build up on its own. Now, I'm just waiting over here, like, I'm not recruiting any units because there's no point. And you just do this again and again and again until you've recruited 2 full armies and gotten to, like, tier 2, tier 3. Like, it is a crappy thing to do. Like, it was far more the norm in Warhammer 2 than 3. Like, okay, so we gave that settlement, like, another settlement came up over there, so we could give it back. Let's just move Gelt right here, get a bit of replenishment, and just keep doing this as it becomes more and more available. We can even set up a nice ambush over here for them. So, just gonna be doing this for a couple more turns, a dozen turns, however long it takes. By the way, an unsurprising thing happened here. I set up an ambush over here for Wisenland. Just gonna eliminate their army, so, you know, I'm not under as much pressure. You can also do this, like, you know, when you get to, like, this when you kind of get, like, this buffer, if you will. So, like, they were now willing to attack my full stack, because, yeah, they were not gonna be able to win. And yeah, the event comes up again and again, and, you know, with me eliminating that army right there, you know, just take it over again. Okay, after a couple of turns, something will inevitably happen. And I'm pretty sure it does happen on virtually every single difficulty, but it is something you want to take advantage of. Marienburg is going to lose territory to Kemler. And when that happens, they will be available for Confederation. Interesting note about Marienburg is that they will lose the city itself, but they will not necessarily lose this particular territory. So what you want to do at this point is you want to go over here and just recruit as many units, including the Eldred's Guard, that is going to be available. It may happen slower, it may happen faster. It doesn't matter when it happens, but when it does happen, you take advantage of it. And you keep doing what you're doing, because that particular event is not going to affect anything. By the way, in this particular case, I also did Gelt's quest battle in the meantime. Regardless, you want to start recruiting a bunch of units here. I'm even going to switch to local recruitment capacity. I am still losing.
And make your offer. Sigma's will. Lord of
Okay, so we got Vision with Baston, we got Vision with Corone.
I am king, the wise.
He's at war with Nusalon. And now we are at 6 fealty with them. But interesting point, I'm starting to build up better relations with them. So, like one of the things I would recommend you start actually taking advantage of is actually like the diplomatic relations benefit from prestige. Now, it is likely Kemler is going to declare war on you. That is kind of unavoidable. But he's going to underestimate you. Because settlements, like this settlement combined with whatever troops you can recruit. Like, it depends on the situation you're in. You might have to cede some territory to him in order to, you know, avoid a declaration of war that could very well ruin you. Though in this case, I think I'm going to give that armor to him. Because, like, obviously I do want... Oh, armor destiny, even better. Okay. And interestingly, we have... You know, we do have the Solon, the Rune Blade, so we're even going to give that to that Archlector. And I'm also going to recruit Gortrek and Felix in that particular area to help out as best they can. You don't have to do it in that area, but it can be beneficial. So I was just waiting for Marienburg to start collapsing, because one of the things to ensure this happens is maintaining army strength. Now, I did recruit some units to make sure it happens, because it depends on your faction strength. So I recruited these 3 units just to get some higher faction strength. So you got this entire army. And I'm just going to be a bit careful here and just recruit those units there, because you see that's this particular army right here. Now, they might attack Gelt, but like they won't win against Gelt. I mean, it's just like they have no barracks. Like, that's the brilliant thing. They start the barracks they start with is in that settlement. So they're just gonna be down to maybe some cavalry, but more likely spearmen and archers. And you can obviously take advantage of that situation for your own benefit. Car France is starting to take back territory right there. And the inevitable does happen. Now, Kemler is going to attack. And it isn't going to necessarily be an easy fight that you're going to have on your hands over there. Is it winnable? It depends, I would argue. Like, if he's throwing a full stack of zombies against you, it depends on his level. He's probably not going to be that high, though. So, return to Alabama to... Well. Oh, shit.
Sigma lightens my steps. Your word is my
That's not good.
Archlector,
Okay.
Yes. Sure.
What? Look, Sigma.
Yeah, that is one of those random events that does screw you over. Alright, let's just get some income. Get another lord because we want to keep the recruitment going.
Ulrich's will.
Yeah, I know, I could have gotten more money from them.
You summon me. The nation calls. Very well, I will do this. Move.
Alright.
What orders? Approach as friend and make your offer.
Okay.
As you say, sir.
Now you will get various events right here.
I am ready. Are you?
Awaiting orders.
Gotrek and Felix. Okay, so we want Gotrek and Felix.
I serve Sigma.
Even if it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg. But I'm not necessarily too worried about that army. Importantly,
Servant of the faith.
this should win. I hope. You never know, right?
My potential.
But yeah, if you Confederate Marienburg like this, you gotta expect the fact that that Kemler is going to come and attack you. He's rank 13.
Ready to serve.
So in this case, it really is gonna boil down to that yourself. If you want to be sneaky about it, you could just always trade this territory to the Greenskins, get the heck out of there, and come back. No. Or sell it to Kemler. Build a barracks over here.
Champion of the faith.
Just point it out, and then attack Kemler once you've gotten enough troops. That is something that is available in this particular campaign. Regardless. And Kemler will attack, because he wants the province. Well, in this case, like, to be fair, this army probably would win. Maybe not a heroic victory like that, but corner camping, sure, Krell would be annoying, but all the same. Likely survivable. But various strategies, if you can't take it on, or, you know, I am using unresolved mods, but if you can't take it on and you might not be able to, just sell the territory, build a barracks elsewhere, eventually come back there.
Praise be to Sigma.
Wind of Shammon, I will.
Oh, I don't even have to fight anymore.
That will work.
Ever vigilant.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Forward in his name. Ever onward.
Well, that's great.
Archlector.
Alright, just gonna recruit another one.
The Empire.
Awaiting orders.
Well, I don't even need to.
Champion of the faith.
It is time. I am in ascent.
I'm sure you are, Gelt.
Protector of the weak.
Welcome, my countrymen.
So I'm reaching the limit, kind of.
Agreed.
Warrior of Sigma. For the Emperor.
Oh shit.
Here to serve.
No, 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 no!
Ever vigilant.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually the one that's unwinnable, believe it or not.
Protector of the weak.
Contract Kurtis.
It is a mystery.
And you can see how much Imperial authority I have right now.
Send me a champion.
But regardless, we can go Trick and Felix.
You summon me.
We are losing money, but
Oops.
fine.
The Empire.
That
The laws of chivalry demand.
agreed.
Yes?
I mean, if push comes to shove.
I am ready. Are you? Do not.
So right now, just getting a bunch of crossbowmen. Sterling still exists, interestingly enough. But yeah, I am reaching the limits of what is reasonable here. There's still 2 armies there, because yeah, I was a bit kicked W with some of the movement over here.
Warrior of Sigmar.
Okay, so we're at 7 fealty. I can get to 9 fealty before it becomes an issue with Averheim. And I can even, you know, if I get lucky with an event, or, you know, if my fealty with Averheim actually increases, there's a chance that, you know, I could just go all the way to 10. And then just stop and deal with everything else in the campaign. Wait, really? Really? Okay. Yeah, that's more reasonable.
Lords for the great dead.
That would be winnable. That was me being a bit so bit. But you gotta be prepared. Like, Kemler is certainly going to attack you in multiple armies. Godric and Felix help. Maybe if you give them, like, probably should have given them more armor, but all the same. And look, you can, like, it doesn't matter what happens with the minor settlements. If you want to maximize your experience, like, take the minor settlement, maybe even attack Nolan itself. Though, maybe that's not recommended as a process. So, okay, Talabayam. Oh, Talabayam.
I live to serve the Emperor.
So we're at 7, we're at 3.
Going forth. Moving out.
Okay.
True servant of Sigmar. Here to serve.
Yeah, it should just get rid
Warrior
of it.
of Sigmar.
Archlector.
Praise be to Sigmar. Following Sigmar.
And now,
Why not? Godric, get a mighty death! Get out of my sight!
6 Imperial Authority, not too bad, huh?
Archlector.
Death.
And interesting, like, if you do this, Carrick Zephlin will take advantage to beat the shit out of Kemler. Now, Averheim, like, Sterling is in deep trouble.
My word.
Who called me?
All right.
What? Approach and make your offer.
So be it.
Honestly, at this point, I'm probably gonna start getting events from... I'm probably gonna start getting events from Midland. With respect to that.
Monster
So maybe I've reached the limit of what I can achieve here.
Let us begin.
I could upgrade it even further, but it's like, unless Scrag shows up with a full stack, and even if it does, though chances of anyone attacking Fort Sol when it's got like a tier, when it's tier 2 is like fairly damn low, so it's like, it's not something to be concerned about.
Godric,
Right, so we just got that small nuisance to deal with. Possible rebellion that's gonna break out over here. And yeah, just more recruitment of units. And then we take back Marienburg, and what you decide to do with your army over there in Marienburg is really up to you. Importantly, like, the thing about Kemler is he only recruits really skeletons and zombies. So he's not actually a major threat in your campaign. He personally would have given me a run for my money in that battle, sure. But his army is pretty fucking pathetic. He's not Vlad. Like, Vlad will solo your army. If you end up fighting Vlad, he will freaking do that. But Kemler he can, though really not quite. And yeah. Okay, so I got lucky.
Patriarch.
Honored to serve.
What? I go where the winds howl.
I'm actually going to...
Follow me.
Ready to serve.
Alright, let's just take this element one more time.
I serve Sigma.
Or 2 more times.
You summon me.
And I can start leaving this location.
By Sigma's will, come in peace.
Because, well, Vlad is about to attack there.
Yes?
Yes.
Great. Careful now.
Sigma's
So now
will.
we're gonna take Marienburg.
Champion of the faith. Cast evil out!
And I think I'm going to even recruit more units.
By Sigma!
Now, he likely doesn't have an extra army.
The Empire.
Yeah, you want spearmen with shields, not swordsmen.
True servant of Sigma. Champion of the faith.
So Marienburg soon to be back under our control. That will, by the way, give me grenade launchers, which, yeah, pretty damn useful when you're gonna be dealing with mass vampires.
Praise Sigma.
I'm just kind of hoping that, you know, I can intervene in time to save Averheim. Another thing that will almost always happen is, like, yeah, Vlad is gonna attack Averheim. He's gonna take Stirland first, and then he's gonna march on Averheim, so just be aware of that situation. Because it is gonna be something you're gonna have to tackle one way or another. I think I just do it one more time. Oh, what a surprise. Phillip. Don't give it back to Norland. I don't think that's really worth it in any way, shape, or form. And there's no world in which giving Marienburg back to Norland makes sense. Like, I don't care which Imperial faction you're playing. It's one of the better cities of the Empire because it's got a lot of possibilities. Now, this can happen, and you can wipe the floor with them. Okay.
Ready.
Sigmarite Arch-Lector. I serve the Helden Hammer.
By Sigma's will, come in peace.
Now, at this point, it might just be worth it.
All right.
Friends of the Empire. Very well.
Sigma's will.
Because the event will come up.
Praise Sigma.
But we have taken back Marienburg.
Sigma be praised.
Approach as friend. And all right. Yes.
Welcome, my countrymen.
And yeah, get the non-aggression pact as well.
All right. Sigma's
And now, like, it might have been better had I been able to do it one more turn, but it's fine. And, well, I do need to first assign an electric count
So be it.
to Marienburg. And then Outriders.
It is best to move.
It is good to see fellow sons of the Empire this day.
Right.
Azray.
And funnily enough, I can even rebuild my
Sigmar.
reputation with Averheim.
Troll Slayer.
Hilariously enough.
Servant of Sigmar.
By the comet.
Now with Gelt, it's kind of not worth it to bother with his special skill line. I kind of need to mention it. Though it depends, like it might be worth it to build up, but it's not necessarily. Regardless. Start getting more growth there. Growth here. The armies of Wissenland are not going to be particularly useful for me, I admit, but it will still play a role. I'm more worried a bit about those beastmen right there, but we will take a settlement, or we'll take the moat, and march into Sylvania. Now Vlad is going to have some fairly formidable armies, but all this time that I've spent building up crossbowmen, spearmen, and shields, why do you think that's it? Like, that's powerful against him. He might attack, but wow, that would be interesting. Though, given the AI's decision making in siege battles, this is winnable. Like, you know, 2 full sacks and an army in a siege, and even if you lose, whatever, right? Just bleed Vlad. Just believe Vlad, believe Vlad and take back Averheim. Gotta love dealing with vampire counts. It's like free full stacks, but mostly zombies and skeletons. If it was Graveguard, yeah, that's a different situation. Okay. So, as you can see, Confederation is about to happen.
Your word is my command.
Do not waste my potential.
That's a bit annoying.
It is time.
And I have so much Imperial authority. Holy crap, that's absurd even. Obscene.
Now.
Then you have to just get quests.
Death to the faithless.
Siege battles are pretty easy. In fact, they're kind of like the best battles to fight over here.
My minions are restless. This had better be.
You could accept the peace tree. Depends on what you want to deal with, right?
Greetings, my country. Very well.
Lady of the Az.
The Deepwood protects its sons.
I will do my duty.
Me, I think it's... Oh, Hockland is back on the table.
By Sigma's will, come in.
Sigma's will.
Darkness, come. My minions are restless. This had better. Definitely.
Yes.
And because I have defeated all his armies, Carrick Zephlin might just decide to pay him a visit.
Gotrek Gurnison.
Rebellion won't happen here.
Protector of the weak.
over here, get pistol core.
Let us begin. I am the supreme Patriarch.
Blade shield.
Awaiting orders.
Hard to hit. I'll leave that be.
Warrior of Sigmar.
Now it's more complicated if Bretonnia takes Marienburg, of course, but the important thing is we've gotten Nolan, and let me just showcase something here. It's still only tier 2. Okay, I guess they weren't building it up to tier 3. Therefore may be a problem. Just pointing that out. Though I don't know, I've seen him sometimes declare war on Switzerland, but in this case, like, there's 2 full stacks of over there. What am I going to do with them? Probably send them to liberate Starland, if I can afford to maintain them, of course. Regarding Karl France and all that situation, it's probably for the best to build up your fealty also, you can get a good deal with Durfu if you take one of the ruined settlements that's in his initial province and selling it to him. Regardless, the event to confederate Nolan is on the table. And there we go. That's all that is required. No joke. We want to get growth.
Yes, my lord.
Get rid of that particular army.
Yes, my lord.
Sigmarite Archlector, following Sigmar's path.
By Sigmar, honored to serve.
Gotrek, Kurtis.
Yeah, Gotrek and Felix are gonna move fast. Midland is a good opportunity as well, though it might be better if I, just get that.
Of the faith.
Okay. Since Vlad threw 3 full armies against me, I feel comfortable enough doing this.
I go where I am needed.
Launching a full invasion.
Protector of the weak.
Also, we got a siege tank, so... Alright,
The Empire.
I'm gonna give it to... Wait, what's his name? Ben Hammerheim. Okay, that's a great name.
Empire's blessings, yes.
You want these electric counts.
Ever vigilant.
By Sigmar.
So, but you don't want the siege tank. Yeah, that tank would bankrupt me. I mean, I am going bankrupt already, so it's like not good, but yeah, that would definitely screw me over.
True servant of Sigmar.
I'm just gonna keep this army for 1 freaking turn.
Gotrek, Kurtis.
I can't really afford over here to,
Protector of the weak. I live to serve.
keep this for longer. What I'm going to do here is take Record Point and sell it to maybe Norland, maybe Karl France. Probably Karl France would be the better choice. It seems that he's defeated Festus at the very least. Though I might have to deal with the Black Pit Tribe myself, though that's not really too big of a concern.
A face such as yours would make...
Okay. If you want to be cutesy, you can also resurrect Starland to sell the moot to them and all their territory back and let them foot the bill that's gonna cost to rebuild all of this territory. Starland is pretty annoying, not gonna lie, because, yeah, you got that problem.
It is time. By the comet. Yes, a sound plan.
I will
Now,
do anything for
here...
Sigmar.
It is war.
I am ready. Are you?
Archlector. Honored to serve. To battle. Warrior of Sigmar.
The nation calls.
Alright, we're gonna attack from the south and north. Money issues are certainly a problem.
Servant of the faith.
Okay, I feel like the Black Pit tribe should be my priority there.
My journey begins.
Garage!
And specifically their capital.
Sigmarite Archlector.
Your cut.
Oh,
Onward.
Who calls?
Approach us friend.
Fine.
Devour.
Anad?
okay.
No!
I travel the world seeking jewels.
You can declare war on him. Unless Wolfric loses. Though, I don't think I've ever seen Norska ever confederated under... Maybe it's just me.
Live to serve the Emperor.
Now what I'm going to do here is declare war on the Changeling. Not strictly the finest idea, but... he only has blue horrors, so... what do you care? And we can destroy this.
Ready to
Then now I can... disband this entire freaking army because I genuinely cannot afford it.
going.
Hell, I probably can't afford that army either. Not for long, anyway.
By Sigmar. Ever vigilant.
The nation. Friends of the Empire. Come. All right?
To war. Lord of.
All right.
This action
Things
does
don't
not have
look all that hot in Bretonnia.
I am the blood of Gilles.
One rag. Yes. What?
The fate of the Empire is in your hands, not mine.
Huh,
Who's next?
cute.
At your service.
Sigmarite Archlector.
And yeah, right now, victory conditions are to deal with Sylvania. And, well, guess what I'm just going to do?
Interesting. The bright.
That is unfortunate. Manageable. If he attacks Fort Sol, he's gonna be obliterated. Maybe I could sell it to Belegar. Maybe not. If Belegar was willing to declare war on Scrag, which he probably isn't because he's already a Deotic Ikla to deal with. Though, he is stronger than Ikla, and Ikla probably only has 1 or 2 territories. So, not really too big of a deal. But yeah, the main battle happened outside of Averheim, so GG, it's done. That was actually the important battle. Stop the war. Get electoral authority.
What?
Could they win?
Sigmar is with us.
Maybe not. Yeah.
For the Emperor.
Your word is my command. Purge the heretics!
On the move. Nothing.
Oh,
doing.
go
Out of
Felix.
my way.
Servant of the faith. Your word is my command. By Sigmar.
That's gonna be a problem if I've ever seen one.
What?
I could
Welcome.
get to deal with them, but I kind of don't want to.
Tinker!
Damn you, stupid git! We greenies gonna smash ya! Onward.
Oh, okay.
You need speak up, or I'll take your tongue! Alright.
Yes. Come then, messenger. Oathbound. Anad.
Come then.
Right.
Alright. That might keep me afloat for a bit longer. Well, what will keep me afloat will be the idea that... Okay, right here. Just get those dice. What will keep me afloat here...
Yes. Wind of Shaman, I will.
Okay.
Do not mistake me for a fool.
It will be this battle in particular.
Follow me. Do not waste my potential.
Now, Gotrek and Felix are tough bastards, but they probably can't deal with that many. Well, maybe they could, but not at once.
I refuse. What orders?
Okay. This element will soon be tier 3.
Let us begin.
True servant of Sigma.
So I'm just going to dismiss the barracks here. Although, I could also keep it, get the captain. No, it's not worth it, because I would need 2 tier 3 barracks.
It is time.
Not Carl Franz, who gets an extra captain. Alright. So, Stirland is about to be liberated. I might be able to confederate Talabayam soon enough. Turn 20. Sylvania is on the ropes. The real problem in Sylvania is that from a practical standpoint in a campaign, unless you're engaging a siege battle, you probably would have to fight Vlad manually a lot. Though if he's, you know, standing still in Tempelhof, yeah, whatever, right? So, just gonna liberate Stirland over there.
What errand brings the dwarfs from their mountain?
You little... Oh, you're... That's the reason. Oh, annoying.
I will do anything for Sigma. Death to the faithless.
A rebellion in Solent. Okay.
For the Emperor.
To battle!
Greeting. It is time.
Yes, that is as frustrating as you might think it is.
Praise be to Sigma!
I'm gonna get rid of that regiment right now. And
I serve Sigma.
Who calls? That will work. No reason for it.
I agree, but...
I am the Supreme Patriarch. Now... And what can the Dawi do for you on this fine day?
It might be worth it.
Protect your...
Ha ha!
Okay, let's just get public order. I'm gonna suffer economically one turn, but
Ready to serve.
regardless.
Ahead! Let them come.
I can get that peace tree if I want to. Do I want to?
The Empire.
That is the question.
Ready.
I am maintaining too many armies at this point, though.
These lands are ours by the right granted from the Lady of the Lake.
No, that is not worth it.
By the light of the lady.
Yes.
Big as an orc.
Talson, maybe?
Your words and heart are hollow. My hound very well. Aye.
Demon Slayer.
Not pleasant. I can do something here.
Are you?
Beyond just a peace tree with them.
I will do
It's
anything.
not necessarily something I want to do, but the Black Pit can be sold to Karl Franz.
Sigmar's will.
Protect.
Onward.
How can we help the devout men of the
Orders.
How can we help the devout men of the Empire?
Honor bef. These lands are. I will.
That will help a bit. Keep in mind, Kemler is still alive, and he likely will come back for round 2.
Sigma is with us.
You may not have the armies that I did get from Wizenland, and you might be incentivized to actually destroy them yourself, just the experience and money you get. As long as you can get null. You can also take this a bit slower than I did. Keep in mind the fealty does grow naturally over time. So you may, stop at an earlier point. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Here to serve. I serve the Heldenhammer.
Garage.
Ready.
To battle. Champion of the faith. Hurt. Here to serve.
Step to it.
The Staff of Valens.
Come then. Only Sigmar's god Ulrich can judge it worthy or no.
Okay. Nope.
All right.
Look.
Yes. Hail to your Emperor, manlings. All right. Aye. Champion of the Dark.
Where's the ale?
Champion of the faith. I will go.
No, damn it. Well, at least it paid for itself, but... Shit. Can recruit some units here.
Protector of the weak.
Some actually good units.
And
Archlector.
Oh, Captain.
The Empire.
I serve Sigma.
I obey only the great. Oh.
by Sigmar. Awaiting orders.
Yeah, just can't afford it.
Protector of the weak. Sigmarite Archlector.
Contract Kurtis.
That army will go in there.
Very well, I will do this.
While he
Let us begin.
marches on
I am
Drakenhof.
Supreme Patriarch.
Praise be to Sigmar.
Can hold the line.
I serve Sigmar.
Might disband some troops in that particular army.
Honored to serve. Protector of the weak.
I am pretty skeptical of the idea that dwarves are just going to march on Drakenhof. But I had to kick them in the teeth so they wouldn't, because Drakenhof is one of the best provinces that you can actually take control of. Also, I realized that I have more electric count positions that I can give to various factions. Hello, Forgrim. Vlad is building a massive freaking army there, though. It seems like the Battle of Solent will decide all of this. I'd rather not have to turn Gelt around, but it might have to come to that.
What does the Emperor bid?
The land provides.
Son of a...
Yes, my lord.
This will bolster the nation.
Great. I'm dirt poor.
Is it time? Accepted.
By the comet. Ready to serve. Champion of the faith.
Ready to serve.
Shit, man. Oh boy. Okay.
I am in ascent.
Praise be to Sigmar. Sigmarite Archlector. I live to serve the Emperor.
I impinge on your servant. More.
They'll be marching all right.
You should.
They are one people. Let us discuss stately affairs. All kiss.
Ready?
All right. This will keep me going.
What?
For a bit.
What orders? Heldenhammer!
Sold that.
Ever vigilant.
But I actually need more money.
Oak Slayer! Onwards to death!
Xiao Meng, you have the honor.
Which I probably will get for a declaration of war over here.
Eyes.
I need more army for the sake of unit recruitment.
I am here.
I would hopefully...
Armored in.
Yes?
Now, Catherine might be able to win on her own, or she may get obliterated.
Iron armor.
Which one actually happens does depend. It does seem like Belagar is losing over there.
Do you know who I am?
Rather unfortunate.
Anad?
You may speak before my shield bearers, and on
Clan Rectus is a safe target to declare a war against. So Scrag is in a position to attack me. I'm going to need...
Do not waste my potential.
I mean, he's not in a position to attack me next turn, but he is in a position to start ransacking my lands. Okay, so we're just gonna deal with these ogres. Next turn.
So,
by the comet. What? Who calls?
Azazel.
all right. Yes.
What champion of
There's someone I'd rather not deal with. Yeah, Castors are...
Onward. Greetings, honorable Alain. Agreed.
Oh shit.
Bow before me.
That was a mistake.
So,
I am the blood of Gilles.
What? One rug?
make your proposal. My long...
Yes.
That might work out in my favor. Yeah, lots of armies. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, rip. Oh, I forgot about moving this one. Fine.
Face up.
And then there's Vlad. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one. At least Scrag is dealt with. Or his main army. So I can reinforce Holland.
Servant of the faith, going forth.
I'm the one in charge round here.
I serve the Helden
On. I am unstoppable.
Vlad's still willing to accept a peace
By
treaty.
the comet. The nation calls.
I don't know.
Warrior of Sigmar.
Troll Slayer! Come on!
True
That's pretty
servant
crap.
of Sigmar.
Attention!
Okay, that's good.
I warn you, I cannot make large decisions. A compact.
Yeah.
They are one. My pulks are at my people.
Aye.
by Sigmar. True servant of Sigmar. By Sigmar.
Start, Linda.
Warrior of Sigmar.
Oh, there's gonna be one under Needling as well.
Ever vigilant. I will do anything for Sigmar.
The Empire.
Huntsman General.
Okay, I'll disband this army, but after I deal with these ogres.
No way. This is what we trained for. Move in, scouts.
Bow before me. I see death.
Huntsman General.
Wait, how the hell are they still alive? Draga, you've been crap. Well.
Now. Your word is my command. Praise be to Sigmar.
I guess I can take advantage of the situation, right?
Ready. Protector.
This army can't fight Vlad.
Sigmarite Archlector.
It ain't gonna happen. Well, let's see what he does. Wait, how the hell did that garrison launch? Didn't Vlad just wipe the floor with him? Okay. Don't ask me about it, I don't know.
A face such as yours would make for an interest.
I just gotta take one more settlement from Vlad, then I can get the peace tree. Well, defeating him, I guess, makes more sense than going after Draika, right?
Honored to serve. Faith shields us.
There we go.
Here to serve. Sigmarite Archlector.
So? The Empire.
All right.
Thou shalt treat. Lord of the Dead.
He's still willing to surrender.
Honored to serve.
Oh, you little... Damn.
I live to serve the Emperor.
Gotrek.
Fine. I'll just move Gotrek and Felix in that location.
Yes.
Protector of the weak. Ever onward. True servant of Sigmar.
They can take that settlement. Vlad just has that particular army.
True servant of Sigmar. Cast evil.
And that might be winnable. If I play it very, very carefully. There will be a rebellion there. Actually, my economic situation has already started stabilizing, so... What am I talking about? Oh, did Zufbar deal with a rebellion? Maybe so? Yeah, I guess they did. Because rebels are at war with everyone, right? So... Money is a problem.
Who calls? Is it time?
Bill, an ad. It is time.
Lots of...
Speak. I am unstoppable.
I would rather destroy him, I'll be honest.
What? This action.
Yes.
The Empire.
You dare come at me making demands? Call yourself men of the Empire.
Shit. Norland too. Damn.
I am ready. Are you?
Yeah, the Empire is burning.
Like the motherland.
Although, it might actually have a chance.
The Celestial.
Just need to find enough money somewhere.
Welcome. Bring whatever bargain.
By the light of the lady.
What? Who calls?
Sig.
Yes? The nation calls.
King Lewin. I am King Leoncor.
I hate to see it, but
It shall be.
it must be done.
For me. Not a what?
Gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm gonna get some warrior priests. Vlad, oh Vlad. He's a nightmare. He can still win that. Stupid thing. It's like, you can't fight Vlad with one army. Because you might defeat his, like, one of your armies, yeah, a bunch of archers and crossbowmen, spearmen with shields will destroy a bunch of zombies and skeletons. That's not the issue. It's just the simple freaking fact that...
Time is gold.
What do you want?
Let us not...
Just the simple freaking fact that he might destroy your entire army there. So I gotta be careful. And then I have a problem there.
Sigmarite Archlector.
And not an insignificant one, insignificant one either. There.
Praise be to
But rather a
Sigmar.
very significant one.
It is time.
You guys are just gonna keep rebelling, aren't you?
You summon me. The nation calls.
Champion of the faith. Guided by Sigmar, I live to serve the Emperor.
Here to serve.
Too many fronts. Okay, get the assembly line and start getting capacity for battle wizards and captains.
Yes.
Yeah, the bit of a downside over here because it's like I got a ton.
By my hammer, I should slay you where you stand.
He won't even take Fort Soul.
Would you care for it?
Alright. Meowing to the
I
rescue.
understand my celestial light blinds you, but do try to focus.
It's better to do it like this.
The Empire. Who calls?
Fire and metal.
Or I would have said so had the Celestial Loyalist still been alive.
It hungers. Is it time to...
Yeah, screw off.
Chaos incarnate.
There we go. He's gone. The rebellions aren't.
Champion of the faith.
Let us forge our faith.
No more battle wizards, huh?
Let us forge our faith.
Ah, you gotta love it. But at the very least, they ain't gonna run out of money.
Death.
Oh, he beat the shit out of the dwarves. Rip.
By the comet.
I serve Sigmar.
Well, we got some grenade launchers available.
Fine.
There's a lot of electric counts.
Right.
Well, he liberated Sterling, so you get Sterling.
Agreed.
And now we have a bunch of state troopers that I can't... Like, I would like to get them, but I can't. Key point is that I control like half the freaking empire at this point. And Ostermark will, you know, Ostermark is in a good position. Reichland is actually in a good position, fealty-wise. Like, soon enough I'll control, like, Reichland. And once you get to Reichland, it's game over, basically.
The Empire.
All right.
So, ready.
Champion of the lady.
Anna? What?
I would rather not do that.
Yeah. One. What?
What?
To bow. Crush aboard the tower of.
They're still at war with one another.
I am the
Is the conduct
Grimgor.
Uzana. They. I am invincible.
Of course, it's gonna be Grimgor. And I have enough Imperial authority to get 2 confederations without any kind of drawbacks. And mind you, there's still Norland to liberate. What about the Wood Elves? Well, they can have the Black Pet, as long as they leave me Norland. Though Norland is not too important. Like, yeah, the Rune Blade is good, the title, all that. Still. What's kind of annoying is you want to give all the titles away, right? But it's like, you do it just to get the troops. It's not because you actually benefit those lords. It's more so just spamming them. Kind of frustrating, actually. I think there's...
I trust our dealings will bear.
What do you want? Really? You're gonna break that? Really? Okay.
I will do anything for Sigmar. I serve the Heldenhammer.
I serve.
Another rebellion successfully crushed. I could actually retire that army.
Awaiting orders.
Honestly, at this point.
True servant of Sigmar.
Okay.
Honored to serve.
Where's Vlad?
What orders? Your word is my command.
Do not waste my potential.
Okay. You know what's annoying? You need to spend Imperial authority and you still get the downside of Confederation.
By the comet.
Not gonna lie.
A time to heal.
What orders?
That is pretty damn frustrating.
By the comet. Protector of the weak.
Get rid of all of these. So what happens now? Well, now we put an end to Draco. I know, suicidal, but
Warrior of Sigmar.
Sigmarite Archlector. Archlector.
Approach.
as for Averheim, that will be more of a long-term prospect there. But all the same.
What? Yeah! All here. Sign the con...
None.
Unstoppable. Yes?
And we can also join up.
Greetings from Sigmar.
On by the light.
Join up in that war.
Aye.
Maybe Belagar isn't screwed over.
What brings you to the halls of my ancestors? I agree.
Champion of the Dark.
Yes.
Too many declarations of war.
King Lewin Leoncoeur. It is, sir.
Oh.
This is bad news. I'll poke out your eyes. It is though.
I just need money for the heroes that I want to recruit.
Cathay extends the hand. Unity.
That's all.
I thirst.
So now I can recruit those battle wizards.
What do you require?
I'm gonna go with...
Grey Guard.
Yeah, that's a lot of battle wizards.
What do you seek?
What do you require?
You have need of me? My order agrees. Smoke and mirrors.
There's a lot of battle wizards, but it makes perfect freaking sense for him.
Honored to serve.
Either way.
Servant of the
Draco is next. What has Vlad done there? Just weird. He attacked Averheim when I was right next to it. Don't know why. I mean, he's like, oh, I'll bring free armies. Yeah, okay. You wouldn't have been able to bring free armies on the battlefield anyway, so it kind of wouldn't have mattered. Why is he declaring war on me when Catherine seems to be looking to obliterate the bastard? Although, is she? Because she might have some territory, but she's also kind of in a crappy position where she's lost the Southern Oblast, by the looks of it. And... yeah, I would win that. Because... I'll tell you what would happen. Vlad would probably leave the field, Val. Okay, he's still alive, I guess. Wait, how the you ambushed them! Ambush! What? Okay, finally. It's over. Can we talk about this nonsense?
Should thine word. Who calls? Yes.
By Sigma's will.
I will.
Lord.
Wait, oh shit. I didn't realize.
Moving off.
Kislev is gone. So much for the bulwark of the north, huh? I need to get this to tier 3. Is Nolan gonna be ready anytime soon? One of the reasons, by the way, you want to do that one day I will grow this element faster than you could, and Nolan gives you the ability of getting artillery at tier 3. Let me just get rid of a couple of units.
Sigmarite Archlector.
Maybe even those.
Protector of the weak. Cast evil out.
Greetings, fellow heirs of Sigmar. Agreed.
Child.
Bow!
What's gonna be tricky here?
I will do anything for Sigmar.
Alright, move that army there.
Awaiting orders.
It is time. I am here. Shadow Wizard. Yes, son of Sigmar.
And get more battle wizards. But first, we want to attack here.
My influence is...
I swear, those vampire counts just spam zombies and for whatever that stupid reason, they actually have a good auto resolve result. Don't ask me how. I don't know.
With
What? Kislev. I squeak. Friends of Kislev. A pleasure.
To war!
Ever vigilant. True servant of
Okay, just gonna pull back with these guys. Like, I'm gonna send everything I have north. Retake Kislev for Kislev. Or stop the rats before they take this particular settlement. That's kind of my goal. Consolidate forces, deal with Draika. Southern border is a problem, though Scrag has been pacified for the time being. For the time being, though, he's likely going to declare war on me when he gets the opportunity for it.
Hail, fellow.
What?
Things are dicey. But that's the key of the Empire. If you survive long enough... Jeez, Kislev's down to nothing. Osland is holding. Pretty decently. Though usually that's because they lose their capital to Festus, so a lot of their unit recruitment gets destroyed in the process. What did Averheim do? I gotta wonder. Anyway, I can increase the fealty I have with them. And no.
I live to serve the Emperor. Heldenhammer!
Fricking Vlad. Jeez.
To battle!
You gotta laugh at the notion. Now, thankfully, I do have Siege Attacker here. That's the reason I'm doing it.
By Sigmar!
You know, maybe not. Maybe it's worth selling all of this. Or is it? I can control these mountains, so why not?
What? What
seek? I am the Supreme Patriarch. I go where the wind shall.
I serve the Heldenhammer.
For the Emperor!
Though I think Zufbar would have put an end to him. It's over. That was the hard part of this campaign. Tell me it's over. There we go. Well, and that's how you win as Gelt. You abuse Null, and then you wait for Vlad, then you wait for Kemler and Vlad to be in vulnerable positions, and you wipe the floor with them. That's all there is to it. It's a bit more complicated than that, but still. Signing out.